In Los Angeles, 1 out of every 3 high school students failed to graduate. 1 out of every 3. It's one of the highest dropout rates in the nation currently. Dropouts are 8 times more likely to commit a criminal offense and are not eligible for 90% of all jobs offered in the United States. The Los Angeles Conservation Corp gives dropouts a second chance by offering them educational and employment opportunities with a focus on conservation. Through this unique dual mission, we're able to provide for at-risk youth populations while also implementing various service projects throughout the city of Los Angeles. Over the past 30 years, we've worked with over 20,000 at-risk youth and volunteered over 200,000 hours of job training. Our service projects range from clearing hiking trails to renewing urban centers. In addition, over 90,000 trees have been planted and over 50 community gardens have been established in Los Angeles. Our goal is to create an even greater impact by tackling one of California's greatest threats, the drought.
California is currently in one of the most devastating droughts we've ever seen. In the Central Valley, thousands of homes are without running water. It's so severe that last month, Governor Jerry Brown made permanent some of the water restrictions he enacted last year. Californians throughout the state are looking for ways to conserve water, and many are taking out their thirsty lawns and putting in native, drought-tolerant landscaping, as you see here. This is an increased demand we're hoping to meet with our venture. The Los Angeles Conservation Corp already does a lot in the water conservation space. We install drought-tolerant landscaping on public property, and we also install rainwater capture systems. With your help, we hope to start a new venture that will enable Angelinos to save more water, it will give more job training opportunities to youth, and will help us restore our local ecosystems. So our venture that we'd like to introduce you to today is a wholesale native plant nursery, and our youth will grow the plants for us to sell to public and residential landscaping projects. We've already identified a space for the nursery and established partnerships. This is a photograph of Louis Miguel's nursery, which we built for the Audubon Center in Debs Park. It's currently being operated by the National Park Service, and we're going to partner with these 2 organizations and take over maintenance of the nursery and expand it, and in exchange we'll get free rent and training for our core members. We'll start the nursery by contract growing for our own landscaping projects, and we need 15,000 plants per year for these. Then we'll start selling to retail nurseries, and we'll also leverage current relationships with other local conservation corps and landscaping companies to market our plants for their projects. And finally, when the nursery is more established, we will introduce extensions, including corporate service projects and the eco-friendly product we can sell in the retail nurseries and online. We're confident in the success of our venture because of our ready workforce, our established space, our in-house expertise, and our capacity for growth because the nursery business is all about scale.
The landscaping industry in the market for the landscaping industry in Los Angeles exceeds $650 million a year. In a worst-case scenario, we hope to capture 0.04% of this market share, resulting in over $30,000 net profit. In a best-case scenario, we hope to capture 0.1% of this market share, resulting in over $78,000 in net profit. It's important to note that for this business plan, we hope to use our existing relationships with the City of Los Angeles and the various park and recreation departments that we're already involved with. But we also hope to leverage private companies, private contractors and landscaping companies within the area. We've already reached out to quite a few, and they've all expressed great interest in our venture. The majority of them have said that they want to do business with us. It's important to note the various competitive advantages of this venture. In particular, we have a dedicated staff that already has a wealth of knowledge when it comes to native plants. We have no direct competitors, as we would be the only wholesale nursery in Southern California that offers job training. Most importantly, we have a strong relationship with the City of Los Angeles and an in-house demand exceeding 15,000 plants. So we already need these plants for our projects.
We're investing $115,000 to start the nursery, and that will cover the cost of construction for the nursery and also some equipment we need to purchase and an irrigation system. It will also cover the first 6 months of our operating expenses before we see any sales, because it will take 6 months to grow the plants. And after that, we anticipate we will sell 27,000 plants in the first year. And our break-even analysis shows we need to sell 21,300 plants to break even. We're confident we can reach these goals because, as you'll remember, we have a demand in-house for 15,000 plants, and also because we receive positive feedback from our customer service. And every year after the first year, we plan to sell another 8,000 plants on top of that. So the nursery business is a wholesale business. It's profitable when scaled. So you'll see that we are fully sufficient and profitable by year 3, and that's when we'll be making $2.50 profit on each plant, and we will be able to pay back our debts. We're confident that we can scale this venture beyond the financial projections we're showing you here for the first 3 years because of a project that you may have heard about in the news. It's the LA River Restoration. This was a $1 billion plan that was approved last year by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, and they're going to need 13 million plants for this project. Various projects along the river. So that's a demand that the market in Southern California can't currently meet. We think that this whole plan will generate a total of $65 million in native plant sales. So if we capture 10% of that, we'll make $2.6 million in profit and sell 1.3 million plants potentially over 10 years. But this will allow us to expand the nursery at a much faster rate. This is our executive management team at the Corps. Between the 4 of them, they have 3 professional degrees. They manage multi-million-dollar projects with complex operations, and they have decades of experience. They also offer a wealth of knowledge and expertise from the private sector. They come from banking, business, and law.
So we are asking for $115,000 to be paid back over a 3-year period at a fixed interest rate of 6%. This is in order to cover our startup costs, including labor and materials. There are various impacts from this venture. Be great brand awareness for our organization. On top of that, we'd be able to decrease the effects of the drought by adding these native, drought-resistant plants. Most importantly, we'd change the lives of hundreds of at-risk youth and give them an opportunity to succeed in life.
So help us make a difference in the lives of our youth and the environment that we all share.
Thank you.